go on, people, thems. So again, at the same iHeart radio award show, just watched TLC performing No Scrubs and Waterfall with Lato, which is cool. Like, it was cool. Again, probably wasn't like blown away, but for like nostalgic purposes and just seeing TLC, like, it was just awesome to see them. But Jennifer Hudson and Cher also performed as well. Not a combination I was expecting to hear or see. So let's see what that's about. I'm not free.
And now, to sing one of Cher's biggest hits, the great Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, she's singing a Cher song. Okay.
If I could find a way, I'd take back all those words that hurt you. You'd say, I don't know why I did the things I did. I don't know why I said the things I said. That's like the knife, it can cut deep inside. The words are like weapons, they wound sometimes. Hurt you. I didn't want to see you go. I know I made you cry, but all if I could turn back time, sing it, y'all. If I could find a way, I'll take back all the time that I hurt. If I could reach the sky, all to you. I give it all to you, and you love me.
Yeah, Jennifer. Her voice.
She needs no introduction.
No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. So sad that you're leaving. It takes time to believe it. But after all said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one.
I feel the same inside. I really know things.
get an Icon Award.
Thank you. Okay, if you knew me, you would know that I just wrote my speech while I was getting my eyelashes on. But, oh, Meryl, I want to thank you, and Jennifer. Okay, so before I start, there are people, probably someplace, that have said, doesn't that more than one pair of pants? And what, I've had these pants for 40 years.
Wow.
And I thought we should come here and accept this award together. So, first of all, I feel really blessed and lucky with this award, and I feel lucky to have people that have stayed with me for all these years. Most of you weren't born, but a lot of people have. So, when I was young, there was nothing about me that yelled Cher, you know. So, it was about having a dream, and I got this dream when I was 5 years old. First I went to see Dumbo and asked my mom if I could be him, and my mom said, no, he's a cartoon. And then I saw Cinderella, and I thought, yes. And so I said, Mom, can I be Cinderella? And she said, maybe someday. So anyway, I want to tell you this, because I don't usually talk about it, but I have been down and out so many times that you cannot believe it. Dropped by my record companies and couldn't get a job. And at that time, I went to Las Vegas, which they called the Elephant's Graveyard. And I had a huge show, lots of people, bungees, all that. And they just said, oh God, she's so over. But I never gave up my dream. And standing on this stage, I love standing on the stage. And this is kind of my dream. And I stand there, and the music plays, and all of a sudden, out of my body comes this voice, and people seem to like it. So what I want to tell you from my experience is have a dream, and then don't give it up no matter what happens, because I know from my own experience that if you have a dream and you stick with it, you will have a wonderful life, and it probably will come true. I have to remember to thank my managers, Roger and Lindsay, and that's it from me. But thank you.
You know what, yeah, like, she comes across like such an actual sweetheart. Obviously comes as well with like having so many years of wisdom of life. Do you know what I mean? Of still standing on the stage. Alexa, how old is Cher?
Cher is 77 years old.
I think I must have asked that question when I saw her at Christmas. But 77 years old. And I think, like, so, first off, congratulations to Cher. And I think, you know, what she said there is so poignant. And it's so nice that even, you know, at her age and her time in life, that, like, things like this is not just taken for granted. Like, she's still so humble and clearly still very much a person. Do you know what I mean? I wrote this when I got my eyelashes done. These trousers or pants are 40 years old, and she's like, yeah, do you know what? Bring them, come. We'll both accept this Icon Award together. So that's amazing. Watching her on that stage, like, again, I'm not seeing like a 77. I think maybe it's changed. Like, thinking about what my nan looked like a 70. Like, you know, it's very different to what Cher looks like on that stage. It's mad. So kudos to her. I think when it comes to the performance, both performances, I think I really liked how Jennifer Hudson started this. I thought she looks great. I love the ponytail, the coat, the bodice thing, like everything looks amazing. I think she sounded really good. And again, straight away, I was like, this is live. And I love that. I love the fact that it's live. But I suppose for me, like, it's a bit like when people go and watch a football match, you know, the players are playing. Do you know what I mean? There is no kind of like, I'm going to send something in place. I'm going to, You know, we want the perfect score, but they're playing good, rain, bad, whatever they're playing. And I suppose that's what I rate when it comes to singing live. Because I'm like, well, you know, you are this phenomenal global megastar, and I guess, you know, I can listen to your recording at home. Do you know what I mean? But now you're here, like, I kind of want to see you do what it is that you do. So I rate the fact so much that she was live, and again, it sounded great. So that, for me, that first half, I thought sounded really good. Then obviously Cher came in, and I kind of was expecting Cher's to be not live anyway, like after like the Christmas one or whatever. But then she said that, you know, she opens her mouth and the voice comes out. So then I'm like, oh, was it live? And it was just auto-tuned maybe. So I don't really know, actually. I don't know, I would believe that it was like not live, or that maybe she laid down some tracks, because then when they got like when they rejoined, those bits, you could kind of hear how Jennifer's mic sounded in comparison to Cher's. So it kind of made it feel as though that Cher's was pre-recorded. So maybe Cher was pre-recording those vocals, because I think at Christmas I did say the same thing, that like it didn't sound like the track. So it's likely that she's laid down some actual vocals for it. So she's still singing. That's like, I think that's amazing. So I don't really begrudge that for Cher, because, you know, she's a legend. She's older. Like I can make my peace with that. I think Jennifer's bit when she came back in, though, I don't think I rated that as much. I don't know whether because she was starstruck. I don't know whether it's like, I don't know. There were just some bits of it that I'm like, I didn't like the sound of that. And if I'm honest, obviously it goes back to what I was saying earlier about Kelly Clarkson singing with Teddy Swims, and how there are certain duets where people do them and it is just, it's so like symbiotic and stuff. It's just in tandem. No one's trying to outdo each other. No one's trying, and I'm not saying that she's trying to outdo Cher, because she wouldn't do that. Jennifer Hudson, it's very clear from all the different things that I've seen and all the different things that people have said about her. When Kelly Rowland was giving her that, I'd like a Lifetime Achievement Award or some award within the last kind of 3-4 months, and she, you know, really was talking about some Jennifer Hudson, do you know what I mean, being an awesome person. So I don't think she would deliberately try and do that, but I do think that, like, again, Jennifer Hudson is always going to be Jennifer Hudson, right? And you should never dim your light for anybody. I do believe that. But I also feel like that ending was a little unnecessary, only because we'd already had some like big notes from Jennifer. Like when she did her first bit, like they were doing some bits together. Like then I think the ending for her Icon Award could have just been left for Cher to whatever, you know, pre-recorded whatever she was gonna do. I mean, it's not a big point. I mean, like I'm not like, oh my God, Jennifer, why did you do that? I just was like, oh, okay. Like I probably would have let her just, but okay, cool, that's cool. Yeah, that's probably what I think about that, really. Overall, glad I've seen it. Not a duet or a doubling pair that I would have seen or expected, to be honest. But it was cool. Like, and I think what's nice, like as a Cher, even when she was coming on the stage, I'm just like, this is again a legend. A bit like I was saying earlier about watching, I can't remember who it was now, but I was saying that there are certain stars when you see them that you just think, wow, like you are literally one of the legends of the game here, and it's just so awesome to see you. And Cher has done a lot for music and entertainment. I saw Moonstruck recently. Like, I don't know if anyone has seen Moonstruck. So one of my patrons, Jeff, asked me to react to that, and yeah, I didn't love the movie. Like, I didn't love the movie, but it was definitely still worth the watch, I would say. So if you've not seen it and you fancy watching it with me, then come on over to Patreon. But yeah, for now, thank you so much for watching that with me. I'd love to know what your thoughts were on the performance. Again, what do you think of the vocals, the live vocals, whether not, whether yeah, what do you think of Jennifer's part, and do you think they worked well together? I just, yeah, love to know what people thought about that, really. And also, if there are any kind of, again, iconic Cher performances that maybe I should be keeping an eye out for, because aside from that one performance that I've kind of seen clips of her and the Jackson 5, and I remember that she did perform with Tina Turner as well at that Divas thing I was talking about earlier, I couldn't really tell you any Cher performances that I've seen. So yeah, it might be good to kind of delve into that a little bit as well. But yes, thank you for watching. And again, if you do want to support the channel, head on over to Patreon. You get access to all my videos there as well. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the next one.